Ahoy shipmates, this is Attacktica. Attacktica is a two-player strategical game with a touch of luck to it with the dice. 4 pirate ships against 4 English ships, and a dragon and a Moby Dick as sea monsters to help us along our way or help push the opponents back, as we'll see along the play of the game. So each player has 4 ships. 4 ships has 20 life points. The life points are divided up amongst the ships. Maximum of 6 points per ship. Each player has 2 dice. Dice number 1 with 1, 2, 3, 4 on it. A circle for a sea monster. And a circle with a cross for any figure on the play area. Dice number 2, the action dice, has 2 number 1s, 2 number 2s, 1 number 3, and an X for miss a go. This dice is for movement in stage 1 of the game, and for movement and taking life points in stage 2 of the game. The board is set up like a chessboard. You have circles to move on, ports that you'll stay in as a safe area, arrows to show our direction of movement, and coins or dots around the perimeter of the board, which are used in stage 2 of the game for long shots. When we begin the game, we start by rolling dice 1, and the highest number begins. The first priority of the game is to actually get 1 ship into the opponent's port, and then stage 2 can begin, and you declare war. On your way across the play area, a monster might be rolled, and the monster, when it moves to you, you can automatically roll dice 2 again to see if the monster can give you propulsion forwards. If I roll a 3, it can move me 3 forward, 2, 2 forward, or a 1, 1 forward, or miss a go and nothing. If I move the sea monster then to the opponent, and the sea monster always has to land right next to the opponent's ship, or next to your ship or the opponent's ship. And then you're automatically privileged to throw dice 2 again to see how many points you can actually move, or how many spaces you can move the opponent's ship back. Once the ship has arrived in the opponent's port, and only 1 ship needs to do that, not all ships, only 1. Then you would analyse the play area to see if there's any possible battles, or battle positions. And in this case, because we're in a long shot area, I would throw, because I'm the pirates, I would be privileged to throw dice 2 again to see if I can take up a battle position against the English. I need 1 point to take up battle position, and anything over 1 point would mean take a shot or 2 shots or 1 shot and move away. When the shots are taken against the ship, you have a slot counter, and the slot counter, say for instance ship number 3 has lost 1 point, 1 point would be drawn down that is visible for the opponent to see, and therefore he can calculate how many points are left on the ship at the end of his move, so he could probably destroy the ship, or actually not destroy the ship and take shots and move away if that wasn't visible. Let stage 2 begin, yeah? 1 ship, from this case the pirates, has gone into port of the English. He declares war. Once war is declared, you analyse the play area to see if there's any possible battles. In this case we would say yes, there is. English ship against a pirate ship. The pirates moved into port. They've analysed the play area. They've seen a possible battle. They are privileged to roll dice 2 again. Dice 2 would be rolled. You need at least a 1 to achieve battle position. Anything over a 1 would be battle position with 1 point, and take a life point away from the opponent and move away, or take 2 life points, however you like. Once the action has been finished, the opponent is allowed to shoot back, even if he hasn't got into, or he or her hasn't got into the port, the opponent's port, your port, yeah? So once he shoots back and decides to move out the way, battle position is automatically finished, and battle position would have to be taken up again. Using the sea monsters in stage 2 of the game. Pirate ships are on again. They roll either a circle with a cross or a circle. They can choose the sea monster. In this case I would roll a 2. I would move the sea monster to me. I can give my ship propulsion in stage 2 of the game. But if points have been taken from my ship in stage 2 of the game, I can re-roll dice 2, in this case 2 points, and I can put the 2 life points back on my ship. If I roll the sea monster again, as we're saying the same action, sea monster, circle or circle with a cross, the pirates are on, they roll a dice again and get a 3 or 2. I can move 1, 2 next to the English ship. I can re-roll dice 2 again, and I can deduct life points from the English ship number 3, making them visible for me. Now it's called going into battle. The pirate ship moves to the English ship here, in this case. He's privileged to throw dice 2 again to take up battle position. He needs at least a 1 for that. If he throws a 1, battle position, he throws again with a 2. He can take 2 shots, which will be deducted from the opponent, or he can take 1 shot and move. In this case, because we're in a long shot area, if he took 1 shot and moved, he would move back. He would also move into a potential battle position, which gives him the privilege, the pirates, a privilege to throw again. They would throw again, and they would throw a 2 again. So a 2 would mean battle position and 1 shot, or 1 position. Then, because they've moved into a battle position, and a potential battle position, they're allowed to throw again. So they throw again to see if they can shoot again. In this case it would be an X, and it misses a go. But because they're in a battle position, the English ship would actually throw just to shoot now. They don't need to throw a battle position. So he would throw a 1. A 1 is not a very good combination for the movement which is needed. Because the English ship would throw a 1, it would mean he would take 1 shot, and then automatically then the pirates would be on. But he could move, because we're in a long shot area between the 2 coins or the 2 dots. So he moves. Because he moved into a potential battle position, he's allowed to throw again. And he's thrown a 3 in this case. So a 3 would be 1 point for battle position, 1 shot against ship number 2, and a movement again. So he'd move back again. Because he's moved into a potential battle position again, he's privileged to throw yet again. So a 1 would be battle position, privileged to throw again, and a 2. A 2 would mean 1 shot and a movement again. So he'd take 1 shot against the 2 again, and an action movement, boom, to move again. Because he's moved into a potential battle position again, he's still privileged to throw again. A 3 in this case. 3 would be battle position, 1 shot and move again. And he would move back again. And he's moved into a potential battle position in the English ship again, so he's privileged to throw again. So 1 point would be battle position, and an X is miss a go. When an X turns up, it's miss a go, then the pirates are on. So they would continue throwing, because they were in battle position, he would continue throwing dice 2 again to see if he could take shots against him. In this case 3, ship 3 would probably be sunken, because I know from the beginning there was 5 points on there. So we'll take the 3 points off, which are actually visible to us, which we know from previously. And once one ship's been sunken, the ship is removed from the play area, laid to the side. Or if it's the wooden figures, it's not removed, it's flipped over to show a sunken ship on the reverse side. And because the English ship lost a ship, they're privileged to throw again. Now we're going to show you how to go into a multiple battle. This would be the English ship, this one here, going against 2 pirate ships. The English ship moved into position. He was here, he rolled a 2, he moved to here. He's privileged to throw again for a potential battle position now. So the English ship got a 1. He chooses which ship he wants to battle against first, whether it be ship number 2 or ship number 3. In this case, he's going to choose ship number 2. He's thrown a 1, so he needs to throw at least a 1 again for a battle position. So he takes up a battle position against a ship number 3. And if he throws a 1 again, then he can go automatically into battle position against ship number 2. If he throws a 1 again, he can exchange to ship number 3. And if he keeps throwing a number 1, he can keep exchanging. until he gets a number 2 or a number 3. So he's in battle position with ship number 3 at the moment, so he can take one shot against ship number 3, and then he can go automatically with his second action to battle position with his ship number 2, and then he's privileged to throw again. And if an X happens, like this happened, then the pirates are on. But because the pirates have 2 ships, it doesn't mean they're going to be winning. They're actually in a losing position. So the pirate ships, because we're in battle position here with ship number 2, the pirate ships would throw the dice number 2 again, and they would take one shot against the English ship and move out of battle position. Then the English ships would be on. They would throw 1, which would take up battle position, and an X in this case, which gives the pirate ships a privilege again to throw again, and they would take up, they would move 1 point away and battle position. Throw a 2, one shot and move. Throw a 2 again, back and battle position. So every movement has to be used. Every action has to be used, whether it's in movement or in a battle position or in a shot. And this carries on till the end of the game, until this ship's gone, 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 and until this ship's gone. Once you're on the last 2 ships, or last 1 ship, that team, or that player, only uses actually 1 dice. Dice number 1 with 1, 2, 3 and 4 are not used anymore. Only the circle and the circle with the cross in are used. So basically you only need to throw 1 dice, but because of the sea monster movement, we throw both dice. Both dice are thrown, and in this case it would be a sea monster 2 times. I could move the sea monster against the English ship, and I could throw then again dice number 2 to see if life points are going to be taken against the English ship. Or I could have taken the sea monster twice. I could have moved the sea monster to my ship as a pirate ship. I would throw dice 2 again, and I could put life points back on my ship. But it doesn't matter what you roll, in this case, at the end of the game, with the last ship on the area, in this case it would be a 2, which is not used, and the life point action dice would actually then give movement to that ship. In this case, the pirate ship would move 1 point towards the English ship, which leaves him privileged to throw again. And in this case, it would be battle position, a 3, battle position, and 2 shots. And it could be the end of the game. Once the last ship is gone from the 1 player and 4 ships have been sunk, the last player on the board is the winner.